Hey there, it's Jeff, and here on our journey of recovery, because I am so addicted to sobriety, hence the name. But anyway, told you guys I'm going to take you on my journey. We'll see where it goes. I do know it's 11:15 on Friday morning right now, October 20th, 2023. I haven't drank. Here's a screenshot of this app I use. 4 months and 17 days. So the 2nd of November will be 5 months. That app, if you want to use it, it is called I Am Sober. I'm not getting kickbacks for anything. I'm not doing this to make money. I'm doing this to share my experience and help somebody who was like me. So if you want that app, I think it's free. I'm pretty sure I didn't pay anything for it. I think there's in-app purchases you can make, but you don't have to. I haven't paid them any money. It's called I Am Sober. And you just put in your start date and it'll keep track for you. And it's pretty exciting to look at that number, the count down or the count up, however you want to look at it. But I'm always excited and inspired by success stories in sobriety and recovery. I'm around people. I'm going to talk about this a little bit more in a second here, but I run across people who have many years of experience in sobriety, and that's very inspiring. When you see somebody that has 20 or 30 years or 10 years or 15 years, whatever the case may be, it's very inspiring, that you can actually go that long. Coming from a guy where I didn't know how I could live without alcohol. But I find it even more exciting and inspiring to hear from people that they just made it one day. Sometimes you gotta, what's the countdown? The countdown is you might just have to go an hour at a time at first, and just a day at a time. Another cliche is one day at a time. But, with us addicts and alcoholics, it's all the same, us addicts. Sometimes, man, an hour might seem like 8 hours. Especially when you're fresh into being sober, it could really be rough. As you probably already know, I'm speaking to the choir here. I used to think I was 10 feet tall and bulletproof. I used to think that I would never get a DUI. Wrong. I used to think I would never go to jail. Wrong. I used to think I would never get depression. Wrong. And I for sure thought that I would never get sick with a deadly disease, cirrhosis of the liver. Oh, wrong. Take a look at this picture. This is the first time I have shown this picture just to a few people, like a few meaning 3 or 4. And now I'm getting ready to show it to potentially tons of people. 2 years ago this month, this was me in a hospital bed. Just got diagnosed with alcoholic cirrhosis of the liver. As you can see, that big belly of mine, that was right at the end of my depression. I probably still was in a depression. I just went to the hospital because I was about to die. Hadn't peed in a month. Huge belly. I was 310 pounds. I'm 6'5", by the way, so I'm a tall guy, but still 310 pounds. And you can see where a lot of that weight was, right above my belt line. Of course, I was chubby all over the place at 310 pounds. I was sick. Alcoholic cirrhosis. And 310 pounds. The doctor basically sent me home to die, I believe. He told me I had a 50% chance of living in the next 90 days. And I want to talk about Billy Rubin just for a second. Well, let me just talk about that for a second, because I'm trying not to make this too long of a video. Billy Rubin is a level in your blood work. When they take your blood work, the Billy Rubin count or indicates the health of your liver. A healthy range is somewhere like between 0.2 and 0.13, something like that. So 0.02 to 0.13 is a normal healthy liver. Mine was a 14.0. I was sick. I had the yellow eyes, I had the yellow skin. I was about to die. Today, my Billy Rubin figure is 0.03. I'm on the lower end of healthy liver. And look, all right, you saw that big belly? Look at this. Stomach is nearly flat. Instead of 310 pounds, I weigh 195. And another great thing that comes with cirrhosis is, a lot of that fluid was not just fat, it was fluid. It was fluid that won't come out of your body. And so there's a procedure called paracentesis. And then they stick a big needle in your gut. I don't know, it seems like that long, but it's only however much it takes to get in there. And they have to drain that fluid off because the fluid, the technical name for it is ascites. Ascites is all that fluid. And if you keep that fluid in there, it's going to start putting pressure on all your organs that are in there. It's not supposed to be there, folks. It's not supposed to be there. So every 2 or 3 months after that picture you saw, I would have to go in because the fluid would build back up. Every 2 or 3 months, I'd have to go in and get this paracentesis done with the needle. And you're wide awake for that, by the way. And they would drain 12 to 17 liters off of me every time. The last time that I had paracentesis done was right before I got sober. Yeah, right at the very first few days of me getting sober this last time, because I relapsed all the time. And I haven't had to have it since. As a matter of fact, it's gone down because they didn't get it all the last time. Anyway, okay, enough of that. I'm going way too long. I want to mention really quick that this is a no judgment zone so far as I'm concerned. I might mention some things that you don't agree with, and that's fine. There are many ways of recovery. I just suggest work something that feels right for you. If that doesn't work, go to something else. But you got to get sober and free of this monster of addiction that we have. And I choose to work the 12-step program. I'm in AA. Some people love it. I absolutely adore AA. I go every day. I go to 9 meetings a week. And I do it because I want to. I'm not court ordered to go. I go, I'm in there every morning at 7:30, and I'm not a morning person. And I've been doing this since the middle of June. And it's the middle of October. And I've been going every morning, and I go to 2 meetings on the evenings. So I go to 9 meetings a week. I do it because I want to, and I love the energy there, and it's helping me stay sober. You got other ways to do it. Feel free. I'm not judging you. If you leave me a comment, I'm not going to say, you should do this. I'm not going to do that. We got a ton of other topics that I'm going to talk about in the future. God's going to come up. I believe in God. You might not. That's fine. No judgment zone. But whatever, realizing that you can't do it alone. And there's another series of tapes there. But it's the first step to freedom. And it's when, even watching this video, it's the first step to freedom. My addiction was bigger than me. So I needed something bigger than me to fix it. I cannot fix a broken mind with a broken mind. I need outside help. It's either through people, it's through God, it's through both. It's something. And excuse me. One of the reasons I do these videos, well, the main reason is I want to reach out there and help people find what I have found after all these times, after all these relapses, after 25 years of hardcore heavy drinking, after being in the hospital numerous times, after getting DUIs, after being in jail. I found this freedom, and I want to share with you. That's one reason, the main reason I do these videos. Another reason I do these videos, that I'm going to be doing all these videos in the future, is for me. It's for me. It helps to talk about it. We do not do this alone. Recovery is not good for the isolationist or the loner. I am by nature a loner. This program takes a community. It takes people. And so I do it. That's another reason I'm doing these videos, is for me, and to be knowing that I might be helping at least one person today. You know, it keeps me honest and it keeps me accountable. If I don't want anybody to bust my chops. You know, if they know that I'm doing these videos and all of a sudden I go silent, you know, I don't want to have my chops busted. I want to help somebody, really. Anyway, I am yakking. This is going on way too long. Love you guys, and leave me comments below. I'll do my best to get back to you. And so we are not 10 feet tall and bulletproof. We are not. Talk to y'all next time.